Hey everybody, this is Tom from DLD Drum School, and this is our next in the series of what we are calling reference videos. These are the kind of down and dirty videos that get into the detail of our drumming. They are not the most interesting things, but if you are here, it's because you are keen not just to learn how to hit the drums, but to learn how to play the drums. In my experience, the students and the people learning to play the drums who adopt these DLD Drum School methods, which I have picked up over decades of teaching and helping people, they become better drummers. Now in this video, I'm going to talk you through what we call the DLD Drum School checklist. And again, over years and years, I've developed this checklist and it becomes a nice simple method that really does enhance your quality of playing and your control ultimately of the sticks and the drum kit. So you'll have noticed in many of our practical lessons at the beginning of any demonstration or playing, I very often say to you, get ready to do it like a drummer, and we may put that checklist on the screen. So we're just going to take a bit more time here just to break that checklist down in just a tiny bit more detail. And what I want you to do is turn this into a habit. There are 6 steps to the checklist. First of all, you'll have to think about them and memorize them. But once you get used to it, for any of us who drive, you know, you've watched somebody driving a car, you just get in, put on the seat belt, turn the engine, put it in gear and drive off over the shoulder. We do these things instinctively without thinking. So it's our preparation checklist to make sure we get ready to do it like a drummer. So we do these in order. It starts with the seat, okay? How do we sit? Essentially what we're looking for is a nice comfortable distance from the drum kit and placed more or less in the center between your 2 pedals. So the drum kit is around us. So if your seat is too close, you'll find that you're a little bit sort of squashed up on the drums and everything's kind of behind you. If you're too far away from the drums, you'll find that your legs are sticking out in an armchair. So comfortable seat position is number 1. Look at the center of the seat. Is it between the 2 pedals? What rhymes with seat? It's feet. So we go down to the floor to our feet, making sure that the wide part of your foot is on the wide part of the pedals. With your kick pedal, with your right foot, heel off the ground, toes down, and the rule with the bass drum is hit and hold. So if that's the angle of your pedal, the foot is going to be more or less horizontal, and there's a gap there between the heel of your foot and the pedal. We never want to touch down on our heel, like the lava game. Don't allow your heel to touch the ground. Toes down. Step number 3, if we've gone down to the floor to our feet, we now travel back up our body into posture, okay? A good straight back. Square shoulders, definitely no slouching. A good straight back, and by straightening up your back, a couple of advantages. First of all, it gives us really good natural balance of our center of gravity through into our chair, so we have a good solid balanced physical position. I should have mentioned with the feet, by the way, that another big advantage of hit and hold is it gives us physical balance. If my feet are off the pedals, I end up sort of rocking around in the chair and flapping with the pedals. Posture, good straight back, square shoulders, and what that does is it brings up our elbows and our arms ready for step number 4, which is the grip of the stick. Now I'm going to touch on this, but this is such an important subject, we actually have an entire separate reference video just dedicated to this grip. And although it's not the most exciting subject, I would really strongly recommend you have a look at that video and have the patience to go through it, because it really is so important. This is our equipment, and just like with anything else where we use equipment like a golf club or a tennis racket, the way we hold and control this equipment has such a big impact on our control of the musical instrument. In terms of a quick summary, look at that video separately, but the most important points with our grip is that we are holding the stick roughly 1/3 of the way up the stick. The stick is in line with our forearm, so we don't want any what I call dogtails sticking out of the side. Stick is in line. We are gripping with the thumb and the finger only, the first finger. So if I bring my hand just closer to this camera here to my left and look in a little bit more detail, when I show you my hand, it looks as if I'm gripping with all these fingers. When you look inside, you'll see there's a 1 centimeter gap, and at the front, I'm gripping really tight with my thumb and finger here. And what we're doing is creating a hinge, okay? And the most important 2 elements I want you to think about the grip is grip at the front and bounce at the back. I'm gripping at the front, so I'm not going to drop that stick, but it's still got the freedom to bounce at the back, okay? So that way, we have lovely control back of the hand on top. You may well find that your dominant hand finds this much more easy and your less dominant hand is a bit awkward, try to just copy and paste the good technique of one hand across to the other using the "it was him" method. Check out the grip video to make sense of what I'm just saying there. Now, as we continue the journey up into our body, we go into our head, into our brain. And the most important thing about your brain is whatever you have just been doing, whatever you've been distracted with, push all of that out of your mind. Put your brain into drumming mode, focus on rhythm and good technique, and get ready to do it like a drummer. Every time you get on this drum kit, say to yourself, get ready to do it like a drummer. So we're in the correct frame of mind. Now, all of those 5 checkpoints, I want you to get into the habit of doing those, and they are the same for all of us. Every one of us should go through those same 5 checkpoints. Checkpoint number 6 is unique to you. Anything else that you have noticed as you play that requires improvement, or a funny little bad habit that you have developed, that becomes your unique checklist item number 6. Everybody's body does something. Everybody has a funny little habit that they do. Some people's heads will tilt to one side, in which case that goes onto your checklist. Some people's shoulders will twist. Some people's knees will come inwards. Some people's knees will go outwards. Some people's feet will twist on the pedals, and some people's grip will be upside down. Whatever it is that's unique to you, that you need to improve, you know is an improvement item, that becomes your checklist number 6. And that's it. To begin with, it will take time. Get used to memorizing these steps. After a while, it just becomes an instant habit. Sit down, seat, feet, posture, grip, switch your brain into drumming mode. Anything else unique to you, get ready to do it like a drummer. And when you put all of this together, just be aware of what adopting a good DLD drum school setup position feels like, okay? When you get the seat position correct, when you get the feet on the pedals with good feeling, good posture, with good grip, we will end up looking like this. I've got the horizontal sticks, I've got that nice bouncy grip position, I'm sitting up nice and straight, I'm not slouching down with my arms resting on my legs, I'm not leaning back and losing balance and wobbling. I look the business. I look and feel like I'm ready to go, and everything I do, whether it's a rhythm, hi-hat to the ride, fills, I've got this control, I've got this balance, I am ready to do it like a drummer. Add that to your repertoire of techniques. There is zero playing whatsoever. It's all about the preparation. But just like everything in life, good preparation at the beginning creates good method, good technique, and ultimately great results. So keep working with that one. We'll see you in the next video. Have loads of fun. Everything you do, do it like a drummer.